Okay. We had to restart the live because it was glitching like crazy. Move some of this stuff around where it's supposed to be. Clean up some of the living room stuff. Said there were 7 of you in here before. So we got you back. This is gold. What's gold? I might have to move the camera, you guys. I don't think this angle is going to work for me. So instead of blowing your eardrums out, I'm just going to put the mute button on for a sec while we wait for everybody to come back in. I apologize. I had to restart it. It was doing this weird glitchy thing where it was just flashing and flashing and flashing and flashing, and then it wasn't doing anything but let me write comments with my other phone. So let me move around the camera. I'll leave the camera going, but I'm going to move it around, so I'll turn the mic off so I'm not blowing out eardrums. Get you plugged in. All right. There's a shadow from the phone in my hands. You can do little shadow puppets, right? Cool. There's a bird. Just shadow puppets. Yeah, we're inside now, and we got a better angle on it. The glitch is gone. Looks like we got 1 viewer back. That's cool. 2 viewers back. But, yeah, it definitely glitched out on me there. It did not like switching from hotspot. Do I have audio now? Can you guys hear me? I turned the mic back on. I turned it off while I was moving the camera around because this stand is super terrible on the ears. Let's see. Mic check. Well, I'm hearing footsteps. Mic check. Yep, there's my mic check. So we got audio. I just turned it off for a moment while I was moving the camera around because it makes this like creaking noise that's just, it runs right through the microphone. But yes, go ahead. What is your question? Am I missing stuff here? I think the Wi-Fi is acting up. I think you guys can hear me. Okay. All right. I was just wondering. I'm like, is it freaking out here? And then I scrolled down and then scrolled back up. And when I scrolled down, I found this. This is Bottomus Prime. He's one of the guys that I found in Wolf's live stream, and he does Warzone content. And some of the commentary on his page are like, "Oh my goodness, a Warzone creator touching grass." It's pretty funny. Do I have a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard? I have a Bluetooth keyboard. Quite remember what I did with it, but I do have a Bluetooth keyboard. At the time that I got the Bluetooth keyboard, I didn't need to get a Bluetooth mouse because I had a USB mouse, so I didn't get a YouTube mouse or a Bluetooth mouse. Oh, okay. That's cool. You got all kinds of ideas. Things that I didn't even think of. You know, mostly because I don't have the resources to be able to do it. So it's not something I considered. And I left my drink in the car. Of course I did. 10 seconds, I'll be right back. We're back. Right. Yep. It'd be similar to the way when you call tech support and they tell you, just give us access to your computer, and then they remotely do that stuff. The mouse seems to be less important than the keyboard, though. That'd be cool. The biggest issue I find with editing and whatnot is how much time it takes. So if the app is less than good and it takes too long to open it up and edit the stuff, or it wants to put watermarks all over it, it just immediately turns me off. I can choose to watermark anything I film on my camera. So eventually, that'll be the case with everything that I film for these channels. Everything will be watermarked. For now, though, I'm just creating and uploading. Now you make me want to know what the hell I did with my keyboard. Yep. I'm not familiar with DaVinci Studio, probably because it's a PC thing, but I could imagine that's why somebody would do something for PC instead of mobile. Mobile editing is very time consuming. Yeah. Absolutely. If you want to put the effort into that, we'll explore that. Right now, though, I'd want to explore the seeing what you can do kind of aspect of it, and giving you the access, letting you mess with a thing or two, and then seeing how that outcome comes out. Disney's Black Magic design used by Disney more. Oh, okay. That's why I've heard of it before. Because it's popular with the professional editors. That makes sense. Yeah. No rush on, you don't have to jump out of your seat and start doing it right now, per se. But it's definitely something we can explore, for sure. Or as my son would say, his new favorite word, indeed. What I'd like to do, too, is while I'm not in a position to be live streaming, being able to, there he is, Sternoli, so, hello. Yeah, while I'm not in a position to do like a live stream, putting up maybe some older live streams or just a playlist of shorts. I tried the screen sharing thing the other day, and it was literally sharing everything from my screen. There was no pause button to stop the screen sharing so that I could do something private and then restart the screen sharing. It was... Do I remember JJSC? Yes, I do. That's you? You're JJSC? JJSC. JJSC. Welcome back. Thanks for popping back in, too. I apologize for that momentary lapse there. That was out of my control. It was switching from one Wi-Fi to the other, and this phone just started flashing like it was at a rave party. So I appreciate you coming back in. There's plenty of other things you could have scrolled to. We're just chit-chatting here about me and Aaron, or another space nut, ASN. We're chit-chatting about how to make the stream more interesting on a regular basis. So we're going to be making at least the visual portion of the live stream more interesting, because this is boring. These guys, you're boring. You're boring. Laying there like a bunch of turds. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that you love the streams. I try to be engaging with you guys. You ask me a question, I like to answer the question. You come in, I say hello. We chit-chat with the vibes, spread positivity. These guys are the focus, but they're only portion of the content. We're trying to make it more visually appealing. So in the coming days, months, it's going to progressively get more interesting. It'll probably be, the stream will probably be available even if I'm not actively on stream. It'll probably be available more often, so that some of even the older content that gets buried can surface. You feel like you're ugly? Everybody feels that way. I think we've had this chat before, right? You look in that mirror and you're like, damn, this same ugly mug? I think everybody's feeling that way about themselves, you know. We're big critics of ourselves. Zoomed way out. Ooh, that was way zoomed in. Holy moly. They were all right there a second ago. You love how I look? Aaron says we're working on making the best place it can be for you guys. True, true. Some things might change, but it's for the better. Yes, exactly. You know, if we can have some fun stuff on screen here in this dead space, you know, that you can click on, or it'll bring you to something interesting, or, you know, even if it's just like we were saying earlier, having the dogs, like an image of them, like right here, just be like, okay, this one's Annie, this one's Zuma, this one's Letty, and you guys would know right off the bat who these dogs are. Something like that, and probably music. Probably do some music also. It would be in the background for me, but in the foreground for you guys. Too much zoom. Too much zoom. But yeah, just me. It's just me. I don't think I'm anything too impressive as far as looks go. You know, I feel like I'm average. But to each his own, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's how that phrase goes. So even if one person thinks you're hideous, other people probably think you're gorgeous. Oh, come on now. We're not there yet. I appreciate the compliment. I do. But best YouTuber ever? I don't know. Got this little heart going for you there. Ghost! Rocket Delulu's Ghost is in the house. How you doing, Ghost? You missed it. We were out and about. We're back in the house now. That's their usual spot. That's where they like to be. Oh, I saw what you retracted. I saw it. We love you too. We love you up in here. Mad love for everybody who comes in, chilling. And for those of you who are just in here lurking, I see you 5 people lurking. I see the 5 of you. It's showing me a ticker of 9, and there's only 3 or 4 of you who are chatting in here. So I see 5 of you are in here lurking. If you're in here lurking and you want to subscribe from me, you have to say something in the chat. Oh, there they go. See? They're like, crap, he found us. He sees us lurking. We're out. And it dropped by 3. So if you guys are in here lurking and you feel like you don't really want to chat, just hit that button at the bottom that says hi. Say hi. It'll give you that little hand emoji. It'll say hi up on the screen. And then at some point, either today or after it drops for published, I'll be able to subscribe to your channel. There it is. The last 2 dropped off. The other 2 lurkers dropped off. How interesting is that? I called them out for lurking and they disappeared. Oh, they're back. We got 2 more in here. People keep on swiping by. How's it going, lurker? I see you, lurker. I see you. I can see that you entered. I don't know who you are, but I see. See? Cosmo did it. Cosmo hit that button. It said hi. And it gave me a little hand emoji. You guys hit that button, I'll send you a subscribe to your channel. If you're looking for that 1 subscriber to hit you to 50, if you're at 49 and you need 1 subscriber, I can be that guy for you. Do we have any board games? Says Aaron. Yes, we have a bunch of board games. Recently, we broke out this Monopoly, Ninja Turtle Monopoly. You guys ever seen this one? It's a Ninja Turtle Monopoly. You gotta go, JJSC. That's okay. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. The dogs all jump off the couch, but we love you. Yeah, we broke out this Ninja Turtle Monopoly, and instead of using Monopoly money, they use pizza slices. At some point here, we're going to have the games actually going to break out. We've got Connect 4 and Jenga, and once a week we try to do family game night. So we get together and we all have that kind of thing. You have a dice tool for streaming. You can play as a group. Oh. Is that something like Streamlabs, where there's like a bot in here where you can just input stuff and it keeps the chat rolling and engaging? I think that would be kind of cool to have in here. I haven't figured out how to do it mobile. I think it's a PC thing. But I've got dice. We got cards. We got cards, we got dice. Right. I got this little case here that I keep all the cards in. Right. Bust this case open here. I'll show you. We got 5 regular dice. I got a whole container here full of dice. You got, what is this? Here it is, a 20-sided dice. Speaking of coins here, you guys familiar with this movie, Space Jam? Oh, Annie, get out of there. Right? There's an old coin from the Space Jam movies. You got that in a cereal box. We got that in there. Got a couple decks of regular cards. And then we've got like a stack of Uno cards. And when I say a stack, I don't mean a small stack. I mean a large stack. Just for reference, I'm going to put a standard size dice on the top of this stack so you can see. Look at that. Look how many freaking Uno cards that is. That's a lot of Uno cards. So we've got Uno cards for days. It was a good movie. Space Jam was the shit. Digital on screen. Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, we could always do something fun with the dice. Be like, hey, I'll show you my butt if we roll a 10. Oh, we rolled a 15. Can't show you my butt. If we can get triple sixes, I'll show you my butt. No, we only got 2 sixes. Gotta try again. No, I probably would never show my butt on camera. It's not what the stream is about, and it's probably be inappropriate for most of the viewers, right? Oh. So do like a game. So what kind of dice games could you play? Because I know in some people's streams they have that Streamlabs thing or bot tricks or whatever, and you put in the command, it'll be like exclamation point gamble or exclamation point roll, and then you bet a certain amount of points or something, and then it does it. But yeah, we've got Cards Against Humanity, You Laugh, You Drink, Smartass, Outburst, Logo Party, Connect Four, Battleship. We got this other one here that's kind of cool. We were playing with this the other day. This is kind of like Battleship meets Connect Four meets beer pong. So I'll open it up here and set it up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So we played this the other day, or last week I should say. And this is kind of cool. You see here, here's your game board. And then so you got these little inserts here, and they pop out, and they fit right in, right? And like Battleship, you've got the two sides, and this little thing in the middle. And kind of like beer pong, you take one of these balls out, and you toss it over the other side, and see if you can't get it in one of those boats. And there's 13 balls. So somebody gets an extra ball, and then there's an extra boat. So whoever doesn't get the extra ball gets the extra boat. And the first person to get 5 hits, or 6 hits, is the winner. So that's kind of cool. I don't know where this came from. My mom gave me this. But you can see the little setup slide on the bottom there. Right? You open it up. You can slide it out. And then it folds all up. So it's like beer pong meets Battleship meets Connect Four, kind of. And I lost one of the ping pong balls. I gotta find that. There it is. So that's a fun game to play with the family. Put that back where it belongs. Well, any 2-dice games you have as a physical app we could do, you could set up with the bots and stuff. But meh, I hang here enough I could produce a show and push some buttons. Yeah, certainly could. It's up to you though. No pressure. So how would the process look like to get that on screen? Ladybug moved over here. There she is. We zoomed out a little bit more. Phone is not happy about zooming. Yes, I do remember the process about the streaming key and the cameras. Okay, it's that from my side. So I would just like give you remote access and then be able to put things up on screen. Is that even a possibility while the live stream is running? Or does it have to be shut down first so that you can get the key? Okay. Yeah. So it would need to be at the beginning of the live stream or something like that. Yeah. contrast here is not great. Yeah, yeah. So all that would need to be set up prior to hitting the live button. Okay. Yeah, let's if you want, we could try to give it a shot tomorrow. Let's see, what do I have tomorrow? I think I have some stuff in the morning that I need to do. So maybe Tuesday. She's not home at the moment. She's still out with the kiddo. I think they went over to a friend's house so they could play. So it would just be another, I saw this and trying to relay the message to her. Tuesday's bad for you. Yeah, I don't want to crunch it down into like 20 to 40 minutes. The last time we tried, it took us longer than we wanted just to try to figure out Prism. So I don't want to rush us along that process. How about this afternoon after the live stream? You know, if we want to run a test live stream, just go live for shits and giggles to see, you know, what we're up against here. Yeah. That would totally skip Prism because it'd be the remote control from across the pond there. But she's not home right now, so trying to give her comfort would just result in the same thing, I think. If you're available later, when she is home, I can reach out to you via the Discord. Tay-Tay! Tay-Tay in the house! What's up, Tay-Tay? Okay, I get a remote show. We're just to catch you up here, Tay-Tay. We're talking about making the stream more interesting. Putting engaging things on the screen like a dice roll type situation. We're trying to make it more interesting for you guys. I know we were talking about that towards the end of the live stream yesterday. We had to restart today. We were live over at one of the parks. We had to get the doggos in the car. I do have a TV. So I don't blow your eardrums out. I'll put the mic off for a sec. It's over there running the fish tank. Virtual fish tank. Yeah, we'll see if we can iron that out for today. If we've got some time to share with each other, and we'll try to make it more interesting. If we figure it out while we're not on our regularly scheduled between 11 and 1, it'll be better for you guys because then we'll have figured it out on off time. If you want to pop in, engage with us, cool. But then it will be much easier to streamline that process and get it going for the next one. Because I think, hypothetically, once we figure it out the first time, it'll just go, no worries, the next time. Somebody's interacting on YouTube. Let's see. That's a nice find. Oh, okay. Somebody liked a comment that I wrote on somebody else's page. I thought it was a comment on my page. Nice find what? I don't remember finding anything and posting about it. Nope, it was somebody else liked my comment. Okay. Yep. Once I understand it and once we've figured it out, it's going to be smooth transition from one to the next. Oh crap. You did. Yeah, definitely keep an eye on the channel if your subscribe bell is on. You'll hear the notifications coming in from when I go live stream or post something, depending on how you have it set up. If your subscribe bell is set to personalized, you probably want to set it to all, so you don't miss anything. But in these coming months, things are going to get real interesting and progressively get more interesting. I like Monopoly too, Tay Tay. I like playing Monopoly. Some people just don't have the patience for it. Like, Dana doesn't have the patience for Monopoly. We tried to play, and the rules are for the Ninja Turtle Monopoly are much different because they don't use currency; they use pizza. So she wasn't feeling the game. So after that, I think we played Connect Four after that, and then we played that I showed earlier. It's like a beer pong battleship Connect Four type game. It's like a combination between beer pong and battleship. It's pretty cool. I don't know where it came from, but it's like old as dirt. Yeah, definitely. You know, we can have the pupper sitting in the background, right where they're at right now, and then in this dead space, we could be playing Monopoly. All over here, we could be playing Monopoly in all this dead space, right? All this boringness that doesn't change. This could all get interesting very soon. Fun stuff on the screen. Things to click, things to look at, information, things like that. I know this is off topic, but I can't believe it. Can I tell you what I thought? What you thought about what? Yes. I thought you weren't live because, you know, the live thing when it goes quickly and you press on it to go to the live and it showed you for 1 second and then went to your channel I saw you live. Yeah, Dana was telling me yesterday that it made her go to my channel also to click on the live as opposed to just clicking the thing that says live. Now, I try to change the picture when I go live. I try to use this picture, only it says live. And then I change that picture in the studio once the live stream ends so that it's pretty darn clear which one of these is the actual live. So for instance, I was just in the studio. This is the early morning one that I had today, and I switched it from saying live with the green background to with the red background. I'm pretty sure this one's going to give me a copyright thing, which is why I've got it bordered in red. If you're going through my channel and you see any of my videos bordered in red, it's because I'm in the process of scrubbing out the copyright material. Oh, YouTube's backend can't keep up with the growth of vertical live format, so it can do strange things. Interesting. Well, maybe we'll try horizontal view. Maybe that'll be the thing. It'll be kind of like this. It's telling me orientation is locked. Turn your phone back. Horizontal and vertical at the same time? Really? So then people would be able to choose. That's cool. I've heard of that before, but I have not seen it. I've heard of streamers saying it should be available vertical and horizontal. But then at the same time, they were saying that they were having trouble getting the vertical to appear for some users. All right. Yeah. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, that I would have to have the orientation start out as horizontal. And then I think it'll stream horizontal. But I have to tell it that's what I want to do from the get-go. That's all right, Tay Tay. It's all right. We're just talking about stuff, basically YouTube stuff. It's the jargon about, YouTube Studio. Yeah, it's just production stuff, if you will. Oh, YouTube Studio, not Ninja. Now, is Ninja like a version of the studio or a third-party thing? Hannah, welcome to the stream, Hannah. How are ya? How are you doing today? We're talking about how to make the stream better, more interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll get on Discord today and we'll try to get that running. I haven't done anything to mess with Prism on the other phone, so. Hannah Banana. We don't know who Hannah Banana is either. We're gonna try to play Monopoly. Like virtual Monopoly? I just know the dogs only take up so much space. Yes, Tay Tay, what's up? Yeah, sometimes I call myself a and a banana thing. Oh. Okay. See, I don't think we have the standard Monopoly board though. Like I said, this one here. This is Ninja Turtle Monopoly. I will come around here and get on camera so I can show it to you guys. I'm gonna start up my phone so I can see what I'm doing here, even if it's a little bit delayed. All right. Well, I think we're gonna try to start it up like on screen here at some point. So we've got this Ninja Turtle Monopoly. Trying to make sure I'm in a good view here. Quite a bit of delay. Are we frozen up? I think we're frozen up. What happened? Well, there we are. Okay. I froze up, not you guys. Alright, so we got this Ninja Turtle Monopoly here. This is the one that we've got. We don't have the standard Monopoly. And so the board is a little bit different. You can see the currency, it goes by pizza slices. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but these are the currency of the game. And every move you make drops pizza slices when you pick up a card. The board is similar, but different. So, like, for instance, the boardwalk here is called the sewer lair. And Park Place is called the living room. Right? You got Baltic Ave over here, it's called the dark room. Or maybe this is Baltic Avenue. I don't know. So the board is very different than your typical Monopoly board. Very cool looking, but very different. Let's see if there's quite a bit of glare there, so I'll move it a little bit. So, but yeah, that's Ninja Turtle Monopoly. But the characters are cool. Look, you got these little characters, and they're all the right colors for what they're doing there. You know, Raphael's got his staff. Michelangelo with the sword. So you got all your Ninja Turtles there and your little characters. That's cool. And then the dice here. You got like little special symbols on the dice, and each one does a different thing. So when you roll, you could potentially roll an action, and then it's got these other cards here for these beasts that you have to roll a dice to defeat. The rules are a little bit different. The dice looks cool. There's only one dice. You roll them both, but there's only one dice with numbers, so you move kind of slowly through the board. There's no such thing as doubles or rolling doubles. When you roll a dice, you roll the two dice, you move the amount of spaces, and then this determines your action, or whether or not your special ability. And it was too much all at once, and it was all very new when we played it. So Danny gave up pretty early on in the game. And then me and the kiddo played it for a little while. Functions the same as Monopoly though, right? Yes, correct. Roll the dice. No properties. No properties. The only parts that are in this game is the pizza and the cards. The dice and the characters. So the way it works is you pay for your properties with the pizza, and then, like, so here is, let's see, living room. Okay, so this is a property, right? If you owe rent, you need to drop a pizza, or the player tries to steal a pizza from you, and you do not have any, then you may sell this property back to the bank at face value. And if we look here, it costs 50 points. And the way it works here is, these are 10 points. I think. Maybe 5. And then each slice is 1 point. So you'll, like if it costs 6 points, you'd need a whole pie and a pizza slice. And then as you go around the board, you'll be prompted to drop slices of pizza. And it'll say drop 3 slices. So you'll leave 3 slices on the board on that space. And then any character who rolls the dice and passes by your pizza slices gets to pick them up. Some cards will prompt you to give pizza slices to other players. Or some cards will allow you to steal pizza slices from other players. You can trade at any time. Unlike the standard Monopoly, where you have to trade on your turn, In this one, you can trade at any time in between turns or during somebody else's turn. They don't care. You can trade pizza slices. You can trade properties. They don't care. That's what the rules say anyway. We found a dead bird in your backyard, Tay-Tay. Oh no. I'm pretty sure that bird that Annie got the other day is still out there dead, unless it's been carried off. All hail the great almighty Zuma. Yeah, Letty heard me say pizza and went to investigate. I believe that. I wasn't paying attention to her because I was trying to chat with you guys. But I believe that. Speaking of pizza. Did it already get put away? That's not how you put pizza away. Alright. Well, at least I know it's in the fridge. So when I get hungry, I can have some. Yeah, they heard the fridge open, so they all came running. They abandoned you guys for the promise of food. You're looking at me like you're going to get some pizza slices and you're not. So go ahead and get back on camera where your viewers can appreciate how gorgeous you are. I'll give you guys some pets. Oh yeah, some love. Oh, loves, yeah. Oh, loves, yeah. Oh yeah, good loves. You stop being grouchy. You stop that. Alright, nobody's taking any attention from you. You stop that. Whoa. Which is butt scratching too. You like butt scratching too. Nobody's gonna stick around to look at the couch. You guys gotta go back in there and get on camera or they're gonna leave. They're gonna say, what is this boring crap? I'm looking at a couch. They wanna see you, not the couch. Why don't we go back in there? And you guys go sit on the couch. What do you think? What do you think? Unless you guys want to play a little bit. You guys want to do some playing? Yeah? Thanks, dragging her booty. Let me see. Maybe I can move this camera angle here so we can have a little bit more play. Just went to pass the missus. Ajay, and she has your stream up also. Nice. Hello, Mrs. Space Nut. Mrs. Aaron. How are you? So she's one of the lurkers that we see in here. Say one thing, the weirdest thing you can say. See, now you're gonna make me think about some weird shit. Wubba lubba dub dub. There you go. That's pretty weird, right? You guys are funny. Chrissy, wake up. Who's Chrissy? Who's Chrissy? I'm awake. I got my monster drink here. I'm on number 2. We've been awake for a long time today, actually. We've been going, well, it's 55 minutes into this one, and the other one was about an hour and a half. Or not an hour and a half, but 3 hours, right? The other one was 3 hours? 3 hours and 43 minutes. So we've got about 4 hours of live streaming going on here today. It's a trend. The Chrissy wake up or giggity giggity giggity? Because that's a Family Guy thing. The missus is scoping me out. She's like, who is this guy that my husband is spending so much time with. Hello, the missus. Don't hate us. We're just dog lovers trying to make ourselves out in the world. All right, let's see. What do we got here to play with? Huh? We got a destroyed tennis ball that there's not much left of. You guys still want to play with that? Oh, you do? You guys still want to play with this? Even though it's wrecked? Oh, no, Mom. Good. Well, thank you. All right, we'll throw it for you guys. You ready? I can't hear you. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. You ready? Set. Get. Oh, and he got it. All right, and he got it. Oh, she got it. She got it. She did. Good getting it, Annie. What are you doing on the table? You know you don't belong there. You know you don't belong there. Get down. Get down. Down, down, down. I know. You want to be closer to get pets and stuff. I know. So get down. I'll get down to your level. How's that? Yeah. Come here. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hey. Where's your booty scratchies? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. But that's my eyeball. Oh. Thank you. Mwah. You gonna do some more playing? Should we take that from you, Annie? Or throw it again? Oh, I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Can we throw it again? Huh? You gonna let me throw it again? Wild child? You gonna let me throw it again? Oh, double teaming the double teaming on Ladybug. What do you think? You gonna let me throw that? Hey, you gonna let me throw that ball? Well, thank you. Here we go. I got it. Double teaming the bugger now. Double teaming the bugger. That's nice. I have the tennis ball. Hey, I've got it. Who wants it? Who wants it? You want it? Are you sure? Are you sure? You sure you want it? You sure? Ready? Set. Zuma heard something and took off. Ready? Set. Get it! Oh, look at that. The tiebreaker goes to Annie. I don't got nothing for you. Go back over there. You brought this to me. Oh, thank you for bringing it. Oh, thank you. Ready? Set. Get it. Oh, Annie got it. Evil eyes. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, you don't got to do that, Tay-Tay. Don't neglect real life. We'll be here. We'll be here. Every day between 11 and 1, the plan is to be here. Oh, yeah. She looks proud of that, too, doesn't she? She's like, yes, this is my tennis ball. I have captured it. I will defend. And then they started picking on Letty. They like to double team her like that. There was no reason to double team her. Annie already had the tennis ball. Well, what's left of the tennis ball? It's a shred of green. There's like not even any rubber left to it. We think so. You think, huh? You're hiding off camera. The peoples can't see you. The peoples can't see you. There, now you're on camera. Now we can see you. You're trying to hide, but we got you. We can see you now. She's listening for something. What are you listening for? You give me kisses? What? Do you want to do some singing before we end the live stream? We only have about 5 more minutes of our scheduled time slot. Should we sing? You want to sing? We'll put on your favorite song. You sing? Love, love. Oh. Love, love. What? What, girlie? I think you're whining for no reason because there's nobody here. She looked right at you guys, too. $500% of their energy. They used it all up. Letty's using the last remaining energy she's got to wag that tail. It's so quiet. Yeah. Are we whispering? Are we whispering because it's so quiet? Yeah, this is about the most camera time Letty has ever given us without me just shoving it in her face. Hi, Ladybug. You want to show your viewers how you sing? Should we put your favorite song on? And we'll put your favorite song on, Ladybug.
The mother of all Memorial Day sales is here at...
Yeah, good song, girly. That was a good song. Good singing. Yeah, good girl. And that'll bring us to the end here, guys. I appreciate everybody who came out, chatted in the chat. Don't forget, there's big things coming. There's going to be more interesting stuff happening here besides just doggo singing. And more interesting things to see on the screen. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Don't forget, we have more fun when we're nice to each other.